Hello everyone, I am Darren Cook, also known as Lurch, and I am honored to have been nominated and approved as the Run for the Wall Southern Route Coordinator for 2024, the 34th year for Run for the Wall. Both myself and my wife Tina, also known as Handoff, are veterans. I served in the Air Force and she served in the Army. In 2008, I was introduced to Run for the Wall by a retired Marine veteran and co-worker named Jim Wright. Jim encouraged me to join him for the Run for the Wall that year, and together we departed Southern Texas and met up with Jeff Bree Starks along the way, and the three of us rode out to California together. This was my FNG year, or better known as Funny New Guy or Funny New Gal to those new to Run for the Wall. We rode all the way on the Southern Route. I was introduced and openly welcomed by the riders returning for another year. I met many new friends and mentors, and many of us still ride together every year. I had a great experience, and it not only inspired me to return to continue the mission, the stories I brought home with me also inspired my then girlfriend and now wife, Tina, to join me in the mission. Jim and Jeff are no longer with us, and I personally ride each year in honor of them both, as well as others who cannot ride. What mission? Our Run for the Wall mission is fourfold. It is to promote healing among all veterans and their families and friends, to call for an accounting of all prisoners of war and those missing in action, to honor the memory of those killed in action from all wars, and to support our military personnel all over the world. This is why we ride. We ride for those who can't. Run for the Wall began in 1989 by Vietnam veterans James Gunny Gregory and Bill Evans. That first year, about 115 total bikes departed California. Only about 15 made it all the way to Washington, D.C. Today, the Run for the Wall mission has grown to include 4 routes, which combined average over 1,000 riders each year. The 4 routes include the 3 cross-country routes, Central Route being the oldest route, Southern Route, Midway Route, and the 4th and newest route, the Sandbox Route, which goes from the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall in Washington, D.C. to the Middle East Conflicts Wall in Marseilles, Illinois. I had the honor of being the 2nd route coordinator for the Sandbox Route in 2023, and what a great addition to the Run for the Wall it is. The planning for Run for the Wall 2024 began back in June after the selection of the 2024 route coordinators. The Southern Route leadership team and state coordinators have already begun planning for 2024. This Run for the Wall mission is not just for veterans. All patriotic individuals are welcome and encouraged to participate. The Run for the Wall is special, and along the way, you'll experience the magic of the run. You will become part of a new family. You will experience America at its finest and see the patriotism is alive and well every day of the run. The run has been a healing experience for many veterans, and I have seen that firsthand. The Run for the Wall can be a very emotional journey. At times, this 10-day mission will be exhausting and challenging, but at the same time, the patriotism you witness will be rewarding and revitalizing. We will be stopping at many memorials to pay our respect and honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice and cannot ride with us. Along the way, riders will be welcomed by an outpouring of patriotism by towns, large and small, and citizens of all ages. Take the time to talk with the folks, hear their stories, and tell them your own. Schools along the way will be opening their doors and welcoming us with patriotic programs. The kids have practiced for weeks while allowing us to eat lunch with them and tell the stories and our stories to the kids. The 2024 Southern Route will depart Ontario, California on May 15th, 2024. We will arrive in Washington, D.C. on the afternoon of May 25th. The Southern Route will cover almost 3,000 miles in those 10 days while traversing 9 states along the way. We have many expectations this year. This year, we are getting back to the basics of Run for the Wall with a renewed focus on our mission. This mission is not a weekend ride or joy ride with local groups of riders. This is 10 days of close, coordinated group riding, usually consisting of several hundred bikes and covering thousands of miles. It is a demanding ride and requires your constant attention and focus while riding. Now, if you are new to Run for the Wall, you are affectionately known as an FNG, which is a funny or fine new guy or girl, and you will be welcomed with open arms to the Run for the Wall family. Upon signing in, our platoon coordinator will assign you to a platoon to ride in based on your ride, whether you're riding a bike, trike, Can-Am, or traveling with a trailer with any of those. Each platoon has been assigned a platoon leader, assistant platoon leader, and a tail gunner. They are there to guide you and help you stay safe while riding in this pack. These individuals are volunteers, but have completed this 10-day mission and ride successfully and have a wealth of knowledge to share with you to get you to Washington, D.C. safely. In addition to your platoon leadership, we will have excellent support along the way from our road guards, advance team, staging team, fueling team, a hydration team, an ambassadors team, a medical team, a merchandise team, a chase team with trailers, and we cannot forget our state coordinators. In many states, our state coordinators have been able to recruit law enforcement to escort our riders to help ensure our safety along the way. We are also supported by a very dedicated chaplain corps, should anyone need any spiritual assistance along the way. Our road guards, they serve all of us. They serve to get us there safely down the road and efficiently down the road. The road guards will lead us across the country working with the state and local law enforcement in assisting with traffic control and helping us safely transition along our route. The fuel and staging teams. You will experience finely tuned and orchestrated fuel stops conducted by our fuel team, followed by neat and orderly staging of the platoons by our staging team. Remember, listen to the road guards, staging and fueling crews, and your platoon leadership. They are all working together to get us where we need to be safely and efficiently. Once staged at our stops, look for the hydration team. They will be set up in a trailer providing riders with donated refreshments that include snacks, water, Gatorade, and other donated items to keep us refreshed. The primary goal of the hydration team is exactly that, to keep us hydrated, which helps us keep our focus and our ability to ride safely. There will also be outreach missions conducted by the outreach team and our ambassadors during our 10-day journey. Our nightly stops have not and will not be changing for 2024, and our hotel list should be published sometime during the first week of January 2024. If you are camping, we also have a camping coordinator that can assist you. Camping sites and locations will also be available when the hotel list becomes available. I am honored to announce that Ken Radar Lay was nominated and approved as the assistant route coordinator, and Bob Captain Mazzone was also nominated and approved as the road guard captain this year. Both Ken and Bob are veterans themselves and have been participants and supporters of Run for the Wall for many years. Registration for 2024 officially opened on 9/11/2023. If you haven't already registered, please do so as soon as possible. We need accurate participant numbers as early as possible to aid in our planning of the route. I encourage everyone and anyone with interest at all in supporting the Run for the Wall mission to come out and participate in this mission. You can do one leg, one day, or go all the way, or even meet us at a stop near you and just say hi. Come for the camaraderie, the patriotism, and feel the power and the healing that Run for the Wall can provide. Remember, nothing great is ever accomplished alone. We are all volunteers, and we need additional volunteers to make Run for the Wall Southern Route successful. I encourage those who have previously participated in Run for the Wall to consider volunteering for a position or for a team. A special thanks to all of our state coordinators, many of whom work year-round coordinating our stops, our hotels, our meals, and talking with our supporters to keep us moving forward. Last year, I had a motto of don't let our loved ones die a second death. Say their name. During the run, that saying evolved to say their names, tell their stories, never forget. You will continue to hear this from me because it is something I truly believe in. We need to tell our stories so future generations do not forget. If you or someone you know would like to share their story, please reach out to me so we can share it with the Run for the Wall family. This is why we ride. And now one last thing. Is it May yet?